Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Ketholena with the evening news. The headlines: JEE-Main NEET undergraduate exams to be held as per schedule in September. Deputy Chief Minister Y Patton raises concern over August 21 incident, says necessary action will be initiated if anyone found guilty. NPF Working Committee opines that any political negotiations must have mutual understanding to address contentious issues, and total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Nagaland reaches to 3,778. National Testing Agency (NTA) has substantially increased the number of examination centers for JEE-Mains and NEET UG exams scheduled to be held next month. In order to meet the social distancing requirements due to COVID-19 pandemic, the number of examination centers have been increased from 570 to 660 in case of JEE-Mains and from 2,546 to 3,843 for NEET UG 2020. Additionally, in case of JEE-Mains, the number of shifts have been increased from 8 to 12. Number of candidates per shift have also been reduced from 1,32,000 to 85,000. This year, nearly 8,50,000 candidates have registered for JEE-Mains, while the number of registrations for NEET UG has been nearly 16 lakhs. In order to ensure proper social distancing inside the examination halls, the candidates will be seated in alternate seats in case of JEE-Mains. As another precautionary step, the number of candidates allowed to take NEET UG test in one room has been reduced to 24 to 12. For ensuring social distancing outside the examination hall, the entry and exit of candidates have been staggered. Adequate arrangements have also been made outside the examination centers to enable candidates follow social distancing norms. Candidates have also been issued advisory guiding them about do's and don'ts for proper social distancing. NTA has also written to the state governments to extend support in local movement of the candidates so that they are able to reach their examination centers on time. JEE-Mains exam is scheduled to be held from 1st September to 6th September, while NEET UG will be held on 13th September this year. Deputy Chief Minister Y Patton, who is also in charge of Home Department, has expressed concern over the recent incident involving a doctor and police personnel in Dimapur, asserting that the state government has taken strong exception of the incident. Patton said an independent inquiry committee headed by an officer in the rank of commissioner and secretary with 2 senior officers has been immediately set up to inquire on details of the case and submit its report within 4 days. He said, on receiving the committee report, the government will examine and initiate necessary action to anyone found guilty as per the laid down procedures and the law of the land. While assuring to deliver justice, the Deputy Chief Minister appealed to all sections of society to cooperate with the government in the fight against the pandemic. Patton further appreciated the selfless services rendered by the frontline workers, especially during this time of pandemic. Health and Family Welfare Minister S. Pangnupom today visited the construction site of the ongoing medical college in Kohima and inspected the progress of the work. Taking to Twitter, the minister said, the COVID-19 has not only changed the lifestyle of people, but it has also hugely impacted the development and economy of the country. In this, he said, the ongoing work of the college could not progress as expected owing to the imposition of lockdown. The minister, however, said that all works have been resumed and is in full swing. Assam has been declared as disturbed area for another 6 months with effect from 28th of this month. An official release issued in Guwahati said that the decision has been taken under the Armed Forces Special Powers Act 1958. The decision was taken in view of the attacks on security forces by militants during the last 6 months in the northeast and recovery of illegal arms in Assam. You're listening to the news from All India Radio, Kohima. The Working Committee of the Naga People's Front, NPF, has appealed to the negotiating parties and the Government of India to expedite the political negotiations and bring a logical conclusion so as to usher in peace and tranquility in the Northeast region as well as the entire Indian subcontinent. This was stated in the 6-point resolutions unanimously adopted during the meeting of the Working Committee of NPF held today at Kohima. The NPF Working Committee expressed its views that parties engaged in any political negotiations should have mutual understanding and a room for concessions so that all contentious issues are hammered out in the right spirit. Reiterating that NPF commitment to work and assist in any possible manner on any approach for peaceful solution to the Indo-Naga political issue, the Working Committee resolved to continue to put all its effort as facilitator by constituting political affairs mission comprising of party officials and legislature wing. The NPF Working Committee further appealed to all the other groups who are yet to join the peace process to reconsider their stand. Nagaland reported 26 fresh cases of COVID-19 positive today, taking the total confirmed cases in the state to 3,778. Health Minister S. Pangnupom informed that out of 627 samples tested, 20 were detected in Kohima, 4 in Dimapur and 2 in Mogokchung. With this, the state has now 1,149 active cases, while 2,611 people have recovered from the infection. Deputy Commissioner of Mon Thawasilan K today launched the COVID Adaptive Response CARE at Konyak Union Office, Mon. CARE is an initiative of the District Task Force, Empowered Committee on COVID-19 and the Konyak Civil Societies. CARE is an innovative strategy to fight the pandemic by bringing about change in behavior and inculcating habits like social distancing and improving personal hygiene among people. This model has been brought out as a long-term strategy so that health and livelihood can go hand in hand. In view of the detection of COVID-19 positive persons, Additional Deputy Commissioner Kohima Litrongla Tompi Rutsa has notified sealing of more residences located in Kohima. The sealed residences include house number TBH 29 at Tinpati Colony, house number 171 at Lower Bayava Colony, house number 23 of Chesema Old Village, house number 122 of Officers Hill Colony, Forest Departmental Residential Complex at Forest Colony, house number D40 at All Ministers Hill, and Ranjit's residence at Middle PWD Colony. All movement of persons or vehicles within the sealed area is strictly prohibited with immediate effect. And Advisor of Horticulture Department Mathang Yantan yesterday launched a project called Seeds of Love, initiated by Entrepreneurs Guild in association with State Department of Horticulture and Central Institute of Horticulture, Ministry of Agriculture. The project aims to encourage people to take up their own kitchen garden. Speaking at the launching program, Advisor Yantan said such initiative supplements the efforts of the department when normal activities of the people are affected due to the present global COVID-19 pandemic. Lauding the Entrepreneurs Guild for coming up with a novel venture, he said the initiative ought to be emulated and encourage them to take it forward. Seeds of Love Project Director Watila said that the group came up with the idea of encouraging people for helping oneself by growing one's own vegetables at own backyard. During the first phase, saplings of tomato, brinjal, bottle gourd, and Houtonia cordata were distributed to around 100 beneficiaries in Dimapur district. The second phase distribution of seeds will be carried out during the winter. To end the news, the headlines here again. JEE-Mains NEET undergraduate exams to be held as per schedule in September. Deputy Chief Minister Y Patton raises concern over August 21 incident, says necessary action will be initiated if anyone found guilty. NPF Working Committee opines that any political negotiations must have mutual understanding to address contentious issues. And total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Nagaland reaches 3,778. That's all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.